Krysis Xatu Light here, and welcome to another part of Let's Play Pokemon Diamond Randomized. In this part, Sisyrk is going to proceed north past Celestic Town. He doesn't have to worry about 8 gems because he already has a whole boatload of them. And also, we have our 8 gems person here. Yeah, Xatu is going to be the one to use Defog. Xatu is not a member of the team, so don't worry about it. Also, yeah, my microphone fell in the last recording and made a lot of noise. Plus my surge protector that I parked next to the TV over there also fell. And while I'm trying not to make a lot of noise, things are falling and making a lot of noise. So if you're wondering, yes, this thing is a microphone arm. I'm going to be using that for the duration of this recording. It's as close to my face as I can get it without it making another popping sound. So with that, let's move on. And yes, I know I didn't say let's dive right in because I was a little bit frustrated with things falling all the time. But yeah, there are Pokemon we haven't caught on this route, as well as in the upper part of Route 210 here. It did say 210, right? Yes. So yeah, we're gonna run through the grass here and catch Pokemon we haven't caught yet. So let's go. Whoa, I hate the microphone. Anyway, I got a Psyduck here. Tasty microphone. This microphone's very close to my face, by the way. But it make it easy for me to read these things. Psyduck's data was added to the Pokédex. Number 43, Psyduck, Duck Pokemon, Water, height 2 feet 07 inches, weight 43.2 pounds. If its usual headache worsens, it starts exhibiting odd powers. It can remember doing so, however. I kind of feel the same way, Psyduck. Except you don't have psychic powers like you do and stop running in the grass, me. So this northern part of Route 210, I think has the same Pokemon as the southern area. But it may also have some new Pokemon, so we're gonna try our best to get through while catching new Pokemon. There are also new trainers to fight here. Okay, well they're not exactly new. They're the Ninja Boy Trainer class, and you can barely see it, but there is one right up above my head. A little, just one step to the right. Like it's 2 steps up, and 1 step to the right. So you go 1 step to the right, 1. Hey, what's up? These ninja boys were made more prominent in the remakes. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They made it more obvious that they're hiding there. So we got Dustox. How many Pokemon does Skid have? 3? Yeah, we're not gonna use our Draco Meteor yet. Materialize a foot and kick you with it. Since Dragonair doesn't have feet. I resist that. A Bonsly. It'd also be a bad idea for me to use Wood Hammer with my health this low. Okay, my health is not that low, but it's kind of dangerous. I like danger. Meteor. Now we'll use our Draco Meteor. You know, I always thought Toxicroak would be a better choice for Pokemon for the Ninja Boy trainer class than the Zubats that they have. Oh darn it, we missed. Try again. Another thing is that I tried to play with gloves on again, and my controller fell. You know, the microphone fell, the controller fell. I'm hitting the microphone with the controller. So yeah, bad things happen a lot. Very frustrating. So yeah, there are these kids hiding in the tall grass here. I'm gonna seek them out. We'll also catch a Pokemon we haven't caught yet. We already got you. Let's see. Ah, there he is. Right below the tree. A few steps down from the tree. And Psyduck. Psyduck, you're gonna give me a headache. Go away. These kids are in a triangular formation. Sort of. If you wanna, you know, think of an acute triangle. Two Pokemon. So we kick one. Hey, and if it lands, Draco Meteor the last one. Bye bye, Bagon. Ooh, Mega Horn. That's actually a pretty good move, considering the fact that Dratini, Dragon, and Dragon have horns on their heads. You know, this is a pretty good move to learn. A very powerful bug type move. Let's see. Yeah, 120 base physical power. This is like the strongest bug type move in all Pokemon games. I have yet to see a bug type move that goes way past 120. Utilizing its tough and impressive horn, the user rams into the foe with no let up. As powerful as the move is, it has really bad accuracy. We're gonna teach it. We're gonna take out Mega Kick for it. This dragon is learning a lot of powerful moves, isn't he? We can always come back to Mega Kick another time. Wellington. How very British. I know I'm not making fun of the people who are British. I have respect for them. I just find the name kind of funny. Excuse me, Rotom. So here we have Rotom. Rotom is not a legendary Pokemon, but I will give you a rundown about it anyway. So Rotom here is one of the Pokemon of Generation 4 and later generations that has the ability to seep into darn it, appliances. You know, like toasters, refrigerators, whatever. It can also be in your TV, your PlayStation, your Game Boy, wherever electricity is. That's where you'll find a Rotom. Oh, by the way, if you look at the name, it's actually motor spelled backwards. Now, I don't know why it has the legendary battle theme as well as the intro to a legendary Pokemon. Because like I said, this is not a legendary Pokemon. It's not a legendary, a mythical, or a sub-legendary. It's a Moog. We're gonna catch it anyway. was younger, when I first played Diamond, I thought I had encountered a legendary Pokemon with the music and all that. Yeah, more Pokemon easily caught with quick balls. Not all the time, but, you know. Rotom's data was added to the Pokedex. Rotom, Plasma Pokemon, Electric Ghost, height 1 foot, weight 0.7 pounds. Its body is composed of plasma. It is known to infiltrate electronic devices and wreak havoc. Fun fact, since this is a randomizer, you can catch as many of these Rotom as you want and have all the Rotom forms registered in your Pokedex. Also, no, this is not a shiny Rotom. The color palette in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum was kind of off, so this dark orange color is not the shiny form. This was actually used for its shiny form in later generations, where they're getting a brighter orange palette. One more kid to fight. One more Psyduck to run from. Found him. How did I find you? There's a space in the pixels that show where you are, kid. More while. You know, Mawile also worked for a ninja trainer class. I mean, think about it. It's known as the Deceiver Pokemon. And ninjas, they're pretty good at deceiving people too. I keep winking because, you know, I played Thief at one point. I didn't get too far in the game because I didn't know what I was doing, but I did play it. I read about it too. Well, that's all three kid battle. Let's make our way out of here. Hi, Feebas. Bye, Feebas. And yes, the name is pronounced Feebas, not Phoebus. So here we go. Notice that the route here has become completely covered in fog. Well, technically, you can see where you're going in it if you have a certain palette set up on your system. But you know, if you don't use Defog, all your attacks will miss in battle. Same thing goes for your opponent. That's the reason why Defog exists, is to make sure that your attacks land. So we use Defog and clear the fog. We also clear our heads. Hey kid, what's up? What are you doing there? Matcha. Jeez, not Pain Split. At least I know how much HP you have now. Yeah, what Pain Split does is that it equalizes the HP between the user and the target. So I know how much HP they have every time they use it. It can also be used as a form of recovery. Excuse me. So I'm gonna speed this up because if this kid's gonna spam that, it might make the battle go on too long. Okay, he did spam it. Never mind then. We don't need Foresight. Our Dugong has a dark type move on it. Oh look, a Ghastly. Scratch. We're gonna scratch him with Oh, that's nice. Even nicer, we're flying. You know, I'm just seeing Pokemon that would be perfect for ninja classes and Pokemon that aren't perfect for ninja classes. Here's another case of a Pokemon perfect for ninja classes. The Pokemon Scyther. I like how Scyther is supposed to be a bug, but it has the head of a dragon. Have you noticed that these routes have been getting longer and longer and longer? Lapras, eh? I forgot to swap Pokemon. And you have Sandstream. Oh, well, let's see what we can do. You resist this, resist. Dark Balls. Sorry, that Lapras took forever and a day. Sorry. Plus, we had to switch Pokemon anyway. Kingdra. With Intimidate. Good grief. Bad luck. The only special attack we can use is Air Slash. In this area when you talk about game. I'm only moving Xatu up one because it kind of throws off my left numbers. Excuse me. Oh, we have a double battle. Let's get closer. teach Aerodactyl fly. We could learn Aeroblast. Aeroblast is the trademark move of the legendary Pokemon Lugia. 100 base power special attack. A vortex of air is shot at the foes will inflict damage, and it has a high crit ratio. But taking out Bug Bite, this is a pretty weak move by now, so. That's a lot of poke. Also, she just said I got embarrassed in front of my little buddy. That's rather demeaning, lady. There's a really long road, by the way. Pies and not pie G. Let's not use our Roar of Time. This guy has like what, 4 Pokemon? 4 Pokemon. I saw it briefly. We use Muddy Water instead. Here's a fun fact about Muddy Water. Although it doesn't say it anywhere, Muddy Water is the first dual type Pokemon move. But you thought that Holucha's one of Holucha's trademark moves was the first dual type? No, that honor goes to Muddy Water. Because Muddy Water is a water and ground type move. I mean, how else you gonna make mud, right? Also, we can't have a Mewtwo appearance here. Sup, Mewtwo? You chillin'? Now, because he used his ability set off a drizzle, yeah, let's just keep using Muddy Water. Not good. Judgment, the trademark move of the big legendary Pokemon of the Sinnoh region. We have yet to see who that is, so don't spoil it. people who are into mature comedies, I would recommend watching The Room. No, not Silent Hill 4, The Room. The weird comedy called The Room. No, I never saw the movie myself, but I have seen memes about it, and me saying, "Oh, hi, Mark," is one of the many memes of the movie. I mean, you don't have to. You know, I'm not saying it, but you don't have to. That's what. Oh, hey, look, an Espeon. Let's say goodbye to Espeon. Guys, I'm shaking my leg. The microphone's here keeps wobbling. Jet Scott. Great Scott. He's not a great, he's not, you know, he's a gen. I still don't like how these ace trainers here, or bird trainers here, have circus music. Sonya from Mortal Kombat. She's a dancer here. I would take up dancing too if I had to sit through so many people dying before my eyes. All those fatalities and babalities and animalities and harakiris. I like how she has one Pokemon is basically a vanilla Pokemon to her type and a mythical. I should just use Mega Horn. Oh well, next time. I guess we'll have that chance. I just noticed, although I have PP Maxes, I never used any of them. Let's go ahead and use them. May as well, right? First, Max Elixir everybody up. Excuse me. Yeah, I have a lot of I have a lot of gas. Once we're done here, we'll have arrived in Celestic Town. Cell, Sync Cell. I'm sorry, no stop. Because I know there are people out there who don't think I'm funny. I try, but there are people out there who be like this when you make a joke. So yeah. Yada yada. Oh. Rock blast. Is this thing even picking up on me? Yeah, it is. Let's beat this up. Route 210, this way to Celestic Town. We have arrived in Celestic Town. Let's go ahead and swap out this Pokemon real quick. Where? Oh yeah, this guy. Thank you, Xatu, you did your job well. And now to look at the new Pokemon we caught thus far. Holding a Dragon Fang, that's cool. But yeah, let's look at the Pokemon we caught thus far. Starting with this Bronzor who's holding you know what? Because we can't take the mail from it. So let me just do this real quick. Excuse me. Where are you? I mentioned this before about the about wild Pokemon holding mail, and it's because I actually have a fear of that. See, back in when I was doing a randomizer for Generation 3, I would occasionally catch random Pokemon holding mail, and what would happen is that the Pokemon in this slot over here would be turned into a bad egg if any wild Pokemon were holding mail, and you even so much as peeped at the mail that they were holding without clicking on it. So because of that, if I have any wild Pokemon caught that are holding mail, I would immediately grab the mail off that Pokemon and put it in the PC box just to be on the safe side. These Pokemon are turning into bad eggs. So yeah, we're gonna read about them now. Then we're gonna call it an episode or part, whatever. So here we have Bronzor. Careful nature, hates to lose, likes bitter food. Has magma armor for its ability. No, heat proof will be it to vanilla, so magma armor is close enough. Prevents the Pokemon from becoming frozen. Makes sense? With Miracle Eye, Morning Sun, Mud Shot, and Rolling Kick. Over here we have a Psyduck, who decided to stay on Route 10 because he wanted to join our team. Not really. It has a careful nature, hates to lose, likes bitter food. Poison Heal for its ability. Restores HP if the Pokemon is poisoned. This holds true if the Pokemon is also afflicted with badly poison. They essentially becomes a super region. So yeah, that's an awesome ability. The Pokemon Shroomish and Breloom have this ability. Knows Psywave, Tail Glow, Defense Call, and Imprison. Psyduck is not a psychic type. Then we have Rotomia with a modest nature. Highly persistent, likes dry food, and is holding a dragon fang. Damp for its ability, so don't go boom on this guy because it will not work. It won't. It'll never work, is what I meant to say. Knows Gunk Shot, U-Turn, Mega Horn, and Energy Ball. This Pokemon's outfitted with straight attacks. Especially that Energy Ball, that's a really good move. But yeah, let's heal up now. We made it here to Celestic Town. In the next part, we're gonna talk to Cynthia's grandma and turn in the item she told us to turn in. So with that, thank you all for watching this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. I read the comments as much as I can, and I'll see you guys in the next part. So take care of yourselves. Much love from Krysis Xatu.